Our next reader is Kim Firmston. She'll read from her short story, Life Before War.
Even before I wake up, I'm firing, fingers squeezed tight to the trigger, metal biting skin, leaves raining down, blinding hot, sunlight filtering through, round after round, tearing apart the jungle canopy. It's been so long since the killings affected me. In my life before war, my father was a shaman. That much I remember. Leading our village in the traditional ways of prayer and harvest, light and dark, good and evil. I was 11 when the rebels came, only 3 years before now. They pressed their still hot rifle barrels to my head, made me commit my first murder. It was kill or be killed. And in one action, one slice of the machete forced into my still shaking hands, I was parentless, homeless, shunned. Memories soon washed away with the blood. Killing became easy, almost nothing. I learned to be emboldened by brown, a mixture of cocaine and gunpowder that burned my nose, ate my stomach, made my brain hot and furious. With the commander stoking this fire he had built inside me, I walked for days hungry and thirsty, carried supplies, erected camps, fought, murdered, and became numb. But last night, in the village where the people didn't fight, something changed. Blue moonlight, bright as day, villagers dancing around the fire, tapping and clapping, singing and swirling, warm orange light reflecting off their shining bodies. Adults, not a child among them, not even a baby to add her little coos or cries to the song. Our commander, anger shooting from his sharp crimson eyes, demanded the children's location. Our ranks had been stripped from many battles against the government forces. We needed reinforcements, new meat, fresh fodder, young, soon-to-be soldiers who would fight without fear, who would do what they were told and act without logic or reason. Not one of the villagers spoke. They just shuffled, humming softly, tapping their dark brown thighs with broad, loose-fingered hands in a maddening unison. Tap, tap, tap. Their faces calm, mouths turned up, eyes unafraid. The commander gave the order. My AK-47 rattling in my ice-cold palms, I picked off the leader. Still, they wouldn't speak. Just tap, 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 as we began to shoot them one by one. Tap, 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 as if their death was a song. Now fully awake, shaded from the hot noon sun by the jungle canopy, I pushed another bullet into my banana-shaped cartridge of my AK. It's easy to load, easy to clean, easy to shoot. Even an 8-year-old can do it. The commander is all fire today, his eyes red flame, his temper flowing and curling, making us quick and obedient. They thought sending the children away would keep them safe. His voice is bomb detonating in an open field. They don't know that we are the righteous hand of God, that we are the chosen ones. Guns rattling, we all shout in agreement, punctuated passion. Today we will find their children. A glorious reward to the first soldier to capture them. Go! My boots are quick. I hunt through the darkness of the foliage, through the musky air, the crunch of collapsing plants, the smell of decay. The children can't be far. Warm water drips down the broad, shadowy leaves, runs over my skin, sinks into whitened scars of past battles, bullets, machetes, whippings. My shell-shocked skeleton doesn't feel pain anymore. I am blind to suffering, lost on my path, heavy with damage. A strange beat reaches my ears, a thud, thud, thud that is out of sync with the surroundings. My heart and feet stop simultaneously. We may be hunting the children, but the government is hunting us, and I must be on guard. I know I won't live long. The fire the commander has lit in my soul will eventually consume me. down to ashes. Creeping ahead, heel, toe, I follow the sound, a thudding unlike anything I've heard before. It's constant, like the rain dripping through my tent. Thud, 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 thud. There's more now, slapping, snapping, clapping, as constant as the thuds, pounding, howling, whooping. My eyes form slits, my heart speeds. Strange gurgling noises, what is it? Through branches and trunks, vines and leaves, the jungle ends. Outside the thick, murky wall, in the blinding, bare sunlight, are the children. Not huddled, not crying, not hiding, but circled in the dry yellow grass and dusty red-brown dirt. With two drums pounding, their feet make small puffs of earth, lift into the air as they swirl and twirl, spin. Arms raised, they clap their hands, twist around. They look so light, their joy lifting them off the ground. Snapping back into the gloom, I look for my comrades, open my ears wide. Surely I'm not the only one who heard the beat. Nothing. My speed has put me out in front. With this find, I will become an officer. Others will look up to me. I'll get more food, better alcohol, better drugs. All become invulnerable to bullets. With quick precision, I fire off a flare. Red smoke explodes into the sky above my head, a signal to my unit. Time to kill and capture. My rifle barrel tracks along the children's heads. My finger lays lightly on the trigger. I aim my AK. I'll kill the little ones first, too weak and too frightened to do more than cry. The rest of them are thin. They won't need much food. Today, I am blessed. Heel, toe, I creep out into the light, exposed into the hot, bright glare. My body, my rifle, feeling unnaturally heavy the further I move away from the darkness. The children look, pause, then continue their strange celebration. I see the same creased eyes and pulled up lips as the adults last night. What is that expression? It looks so familiar. I creep closer. A girl spins and claps, letting out short guttural outbursts. That sound, I've heard it somewhere before. She skips, leaps, and dances over to me. Her feet light, hands raised in friendship. No fear of my weapon, no fear of me. Just squinting eyes that sparkle. Welcome. Her voice is lyrical, sing-song, happy. I say nothing. My AK weighs in my arms, pulls me towards the earth. The barrel dips and falls to the ground between us. My arms, my legs, my head, too heavy. I look at the circle of shifting, jumping, slapping children, agile as flickering sunlight shimmying through the trees. What are you doing? Dancing. Where are your guns? We don't have any. Then it comes to me in a flash. My mother, father, sisters, brothers, elders, friends, family, dancing. A celebration. Their faces like these children smiling. Their throats choked up with sound. Laughing. Fire roaring in celebration. Sparks rising and falling around us on currents of warmth and comfort. My home. My life before war. You have to come with me. I struggle to raise my barrel, bold but unwieldy. You're to be soldiers, like me. Like you? She pulls a small cracked mirror out of her pocket and holds it up. My face is black, streaked, hollow, empty, gone. This isn't me, your mirror lies.